Good morning, children. Welcome again to English class. Children, in our previous class we are studying the story The Lost Child, and in that story we have studied that a child who went in a fair with his parents. He saw many toys over there and he was fascinated by the toys and he wanted some toys, but his parents refused to buy him the toys. Now they entered into the field which was of mustard plant, and the flowers, yellow flowers, they were all widespread across the even land. Now the flowers, they looked like, or the field of mustard looked like a river which was of yellow liquid. Now at one end of this field stood a cluster of houses which were made of mud, and this crowd was also there. They were all dressed in yellow color. They were all shouting, they were all whistling, then creaking, roaring and humming noises are coming from them. Okay. Now the child, he looked up to his parents and he was also fascinated by the joy and wonder of that glory. A group of dragonflies, butterflies, black bees, they were all moving, they were flying in the field and in search of food, and they were sitting on flat flower. The child followed them because he wanted to catch those tiny creatures, but he was not succeeded in catching those little creatures. Again, his mother called him as they started walking towards the footpath. The child ran towards his parents. He walked next to them, but again after few steps he stopped to see the tiny insects who were coming out of the soil. Once again the child was left behind. Now as they neared the village, the child could see many other things which were placed on the footpath of the fair. So our sweetmeat seller, he was calling gulab jamun rasgulla. Our flower seller, he was also calling a garland of gulmohar. A man, he was standing near the pole and he was carrying yellow, red, green and purple balloons in his hand. Now Ajabra, he was also stood there playing a flute to a snake which coiled itself in a basket. It had raised in a graceful manner like the neck of a swan. Now the child looks greedily the tempting wares of the sweetmeat seller, then a flowery garlands of the flower seller, the rainbow colored balloons, and a juggler playing the flute to the dancing snake. The giant quail finally attracts the child and he watches the movement with an enchanted look. When he turns round to request his parents for a ride, he finds himself lost and separated from them. So this is all for today, children. In our next class, we'll continue this story. Till then, thank you and have a nice day.